next one, Drashti.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Drashti Joshi, research scholar at the Department of English. Today, I'm going to present my presentation on publish or perish in contemporary research. So, this is a topic for paper number 1, research methodology. So, yes, these are some table of contents. These are some topics which I'm going to discuss in today's presentation. So, yes, here is the list. First one is, what is the concept of publish or perish? So, according to Oxford Dictionary, a phrase that used to express the idea that that is important for teachers of college, for any academicians to publish in a paper or in a journal or anywhere. So that pressure of publication, that means publish or perish. Uh, According to Musa, the phrase publish or perish describes the pressure put on academics to publish in scholarly journals rapidly and continuously as a condition for employment, like for promotion or for maintaining their own job. Like if you want to save your job, then you should publish or you have to publish. There is no other way that you are surviving in that job. Bruno Frey, another scholar, says that in his article says that publication is a prostitution. That is the name of that article. In that article, he says that in today's academic environment, a scholar's survival often depends on publishing in peer-reviewed journals. So you can say that if you don't have any publications in your lifelong journey of your academician, then you are not a good person or you are not a good academician. So that defines publish or perish. So here are some comic what we island, and it is saying that I gotta keep putting my stuff put there, publish or perish. So if you are on an island, though, if you are an academician, then you have to publish, whether you are available there or whether you are not. Another one says that, oh, we have this thing in academia called publish or perish. So that girl says that, oh yes, we have that, it's called do your job or get fired. So yeah, that's a comic relief, but yeah, that's true for many of us. Another comic thing is that, son, I don't see your name here. So whenever someone is going in heaven, then God is asking, and he says that check under the name of publish or perish. You can find my name because I am academician, right? So yes. Another thing is, how does publication pressure influence researchers? So you can say that if there is no pressure of publication, then you can find that there is a good work done by many academicians. So according to David Jonah and other scholars with him, they stated in their article that if a researcher or if any academician is under the pressure, he cannot or she cannot do their work best. So yes, they do publish and perish because of some reasons, reputation, speed, impact, and they have this factor that they might lose their job. So yeah, in pressure they do this. Where are we heading in the publish or perish? Increasing pressure to publish is shifting the focus from meaningful research to numbers of publication. Like why does publish and perish happen in today's time? Because in many institutions there are numbers of publications they showcase on their website, but we don't know whether they are good quality of journals or whether they are good quality of articles by that publisher or that scholars as well. So yeah, because of that kind of pressure of publications, many publications, they do this kind of stuff, and academic pressure or in academic success they do this kind of stuff. Here we have another this infographic which I have generated from Notebook LM by giving prompt. How can ethical research practices be prompted? So here you can see that there is an institutional standard of integrity where you can say that prioritizing quality over quantity. If you prioritize quality, then you will not see that this many papers I have published, but you can share your paper that yes, see, this is my paper, you can cite this and stuff like that. If you have not done that, then that means that you are doing publish and perish. Use rigorous journal benchmarks, marks is establishing integrating committees. And then here we have cultivating a research positive culture. If you are attending any conferences or workshops, then you will find your community of your research topic. And then you can say that, yes, I can do my work best with compete with them for your betterment. Another one is, so this slide says that possible remedies for preventing publish or perish. So here I have put research mind map. So yes, you can go in that. So here are some remedies for your good quality journal article. Research quality and ethics. You have to balance quality over quantity. Foster ethical research. If you foster this kind of qualities, then you can make your academia and your background of academicians very good. Another one is research development. So you can say that the capacity of researcher is very high if they are not under pressure. And also build a community, as I said earlier in my presentation as well, that if you are attending any conferences or any workshops and any kind of academic integrity programs, then you will see that yes, there are many people who are doing great job in their academic life or in their academia. So yes, you can take inspiration from that. Another one is institutional integrity. So here you can say that how institutions should also cultivate this kind of practices where you can see that if that institution is not showing that kind of performance chart, so academicians do their best. Here also we have journal assessment. If you are a research scholar or if you are in this field of research scholar, then you should know that what kind of publications are out there, what kind of journals out there. There are many credible journals which many you can see. And also some of the scholars are trapped in that jar that yes, this is journal I want to publish, and they publish their work, but they don't cross verify whether it is a good journal or not. So yes. Next one. Here also another roadmap of many what we say tips for good kind of publication. So here also you can read. I'm not going to repeat my words right now. So balanced teaching and balancing of quality over quantity. Develop your assessment, and yes, also apply clear guidelines for journals. If you are publishing in any journals, then also see their guideline, whether it is good journal or whether it is listed under the UGC care list. Okay. And okay, so this is conclusion for my presentation. The publish or perish culture has made publication an important measure for academician success, but excessive pressure to publish can compromise research quality and academic integrity. Researchers, institutions, and publishers must work together to promote quality over quantity, uphold ethical standards, and create a research environment that values originality, transparency, and meaningful contribution. Ultimately, the true purpose of research is not merely a publish, but to advance knowledge and benefit society through honest and impactful scholarship. So yes, there was that was my topic for today's presentation, and here are some work cited. And yes, thank you so much. Now, if you have any question, feel free to ask.
Read the question.
Okay. How do you think we should navigate the situation of publish and pets? Yes, good question. As I mentioned in my presentation as well, that you should cross-verify whether this is a good journal. If you are finding that okay, this is not my type of journal, or this is not a good journal which is publishing in a proper manner, then you should not do that. And if you are honest with your work, then you should uh, cross-verify everything. So yeah, that's thing that if you are navigating this kind of cross verifying, and if you find something is lacking in that journal, then you should not publish in that, and you should focus on your quality of your work, not a quantity of your work. So yeah, that was the answer.